Hey my friends, Krysten here, online fitness coach for the Natty Hour. Today we are going to talk about why you need to start crushing it in 2019 now.
I've been doing things that they told me I should never do. I've been doing things that they told me I could never do now. Never do, I could never do. I've been looking back and I'm the only one who ever knew. My dreams began to turn out.
We officially have, 6 weeks left of the year, and I find that most people, they're coasting this time of year. They think to themselves that, oh, you know what, like I'll start my goals in January. I can just kind of coast right now, take it easy, and not stress about a thing. And while I think it's important for you to enjoy this time with your friends and family, I don't think it needs to be all or nothing. I think the biggest mindset that I encourage all of you to change this year is to let go of this all or nothing mindset. You don't have to go all in on fitness and not see any of your friends and family. Just like you don't have to go all in on enjoying time with your friends and family, going out for drinks and stuff, and do nothing in regards to your fitness goals. I think that that's the worst type of mindset to have, and I think that should be your biggest focus these next 6 weeks, on breaking this mindset so it allows you to develop the skills that you need to just hit the ground running come January 2019. So I know a lot of people are kind of promoting this right now, saying to finish 2018 strong. I totally get that, but I want to give you the skills today of how you actually implement it. It's easy to just hear, finish 2018 strong, you got this, rah, rah, rah. But how do you actually do it? How do you make it actually happen? So 3 questions that I want you to ask yourself. If you have a pen and paper handy, take out your notepad on your phone, I don't care. Write down these 3 questions. 1, what are you gonna do to finish the year strong? 2, what is your why? What is your reason for needing to finish this year strong? And 3, how are you gonna do it? What's your strategy? How are you going to make this why a reality? Once you're done watching this video, you can even exit out now if you're like, Kate, that's all I needed, I'm out. Go answer these questions for yourself. Understanding your why is the biggest reason why people succeed. People, sometimes they think that they need to lose weight and that's it. They don't assess it further than that. They're like, I need to lose weight. Well, why? What's your why? What's your reason? Maybe it's because your doctor said that, there's some health issues and you need to lose weight. Maybe it's to set an example for your kids. Maybe it's to finally feel good in your own skin. Maybe it's to increase your energy. Whatever it is, you need to identify your why. Too often, like I said, people are just coasting for the rest of this year, and they often justify themselves that, oh, I'll get started in the new year. Sounds like a good plan to a lot of people, but let me ask you this. How many of you have often quit before March of the next year? The problem here is your habits. This is why most people are quitting before March. People don't have the proper habits, routine, and values. That's it. People often say that, oh, I'm just not motivated. And it's easy to just say, oh, I'm just not motivated. Oh, I'm too busy. I don't have the time. But in the reality is these people just don't have good habits in place. Motivation will follow if your habits are implemented first. I'm just gonna give you 5 habits that I just want you to implement on a daily basis from now until January. They're nothing too complicated. They're 5 simple habits that you can implement now while still enjoying time with your friends and family over the holiday season. Habit number 1, stop trying to lose weight. We're always in a dieting mode and a dieting mindset. Just stop trying to lose weight. It's okay. Instead, I want you to break this mindset that you need to lose weight right now. You can start in January, that's fine, but you're basically priming the fat loss phase with this first habit. So let me explain. Instead of trying to lose weight and thinking that you need to lose weight right now, what I want you to do is to try to find a program that you can implement in the new year that's going to be sustainable for you, that you think is something that you're going to enjoy. So if you find that counting your macros is something that you enjoy, start implementing that slowly now. If you find that you can only make it to the gym maybe 3 days a week, Figure out the 3 days right now that are gonna work best for you. Focusing on those things versus just thinking that you need to lose weight is really gonna help prime you so that you can lose weight when the time comes in January. Habit number 2 is to have an inclusive mindset. One of the biggest reasons why I think people can't stick to their meal plans or their nutrition plans in the new year, where they think they need to exclude bad foods from their dieting routine, and often these bad foods are the foods that people enjoy. So if you like to have a cookie every now and then, having the mindset that those are bad, it's going to be detrimental to your nutrition program later on. It's going to create this obsessive food mindset where you want that food item more, the more you think that it's bad for you. The more taboo something is, the more you want it. So over these next 6 weeks now, I want you to try to focus more on including foods that you enjoy, small amounts of these foods you enjoy, so you can break this habit thinking that there are bad foods for you, so you can eliminate feeling restricted when you go to diet. Tip number 3, I want you to just exercise 3 times a week. Nothing more than 30 to 45 minutes, doing something that you love. If you like going for a walk, go on a hike for 30 minutes. I'm sure hikes take longer than 30 minutes, but go do something that you enjoy just 3 times a week. Maybe it's swimming, maybe it's snowshoeing, snowboarding, skiing, something fun. Just do it 3 times a week. You don't have to exercise 6 days a week to see progress. There's so many people who make adequate progress and achieve their goals on 3 to 4 days a week. So focus for these next 6 weeks doing something that you enjoy 3 days a week. Habit number 4, stop punishing yourself. Seriously, we need to break this mindset right now that exercise is a form of punishment. If you have a slice of pizza, you don't need to go run for an hour to work it off. Exercise is the #1 way to relieve stress. It's not something that we should be using as negative reinforcement when we do something that we think is bad. If you had an off day, just let it go. Go to sleep, let it roll off your shoulders, wake up the next day and start over again. We're all blessed with that ability to start fresh the next day. Don't use exercise, please, as a form of punishment. That's the best way to hate going to the gym and to not stick to your training program come January 2019. And last tip, last habit that I want you to implement every single day is to breathe more. You just need to breathe more. A lot of us, we are not oxygenating our brain enough, and we're actually supposed to be taking 6 deep breaths a minute. I can tell you right now that you're not doing that. I know I'm not doing that. I have to remind myself, even right now, like, I'm not taking 6 deep breaths a minute as I'm talking to you guys. Therefore, my brain's not being oxygenated enough. As a way to implement this for you is every single hour, I just want you to take 6 deep breaths. Set an alarm in your phone to go off as a reminder that reads, go take 6 deep breaths every single hour. It's going to relieve your stress so much more, and it's going to reduce the amount that maybe some of you turn to food when you're feeling stressed out versus turning to food when you feel stressed out. Just take 6 deep breaths. Everything will be okay. Most basic habit, but it's the most important habit for all of us, including myself, to start implementing now. All right, my friends, those are my 5 habits that I want you to start implementing now until January. I promise you, if you master these basic habits right now, it's going to allow you to be so much more successful with your goals in 2019. You're not gonna wanna quit in March. You're gonna hit the ground running. You're gonna be ready to go, and you're going to actually sustain your results. Let's make 2019 the year where you get past March. You stick to it basically for the rest of your life. You deserve that. All right, my friends, that is it for this week's video. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday season. Hope you guys like the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I will see you in the next one.